My name is Ryley Hampton. I am 7 and I am in 2nd grade.
Ryley, as a baby, she was so social, even just from the very beginning. We could go out to eat or something. She'd be like making eyes at people and smiling, and that's just always been who Ryley is.
She's just always been really easygoing. She was always curious and getting into things.
Pulling things out of a drawer and sitting in it, fully dressed, sneaking out to the pool we have in the backyard and getting in it.
My favorite animal is a unicorn. My favorite things to do are coloring, playing with my family, and playing with my friends.
She was the best big sister.
She was just as excited as we were, She had somebody that she was going to be able to play with. She was always, trying to hug him and hold him. It was really good to see them together.
When we were starting to be concerned about how Rye was doing health-wise, she was 6, and she just complained a lot about her stomach hurting a lot. I'd get calls from the nurse like every week saying like Rye didn't feel good, her stomach was bothering her. That happened for probably like 3 or 4 weeks. We took her to the doctor just to kind of check that out, and he was really thorough, but, said, she's fine. She just needs to drink more water.
I remember she was sitting on the couch, said, okay, Rye, well, if you go see the doctor again, you may have to get a shot. You may have to take some medicine or something. And usually, if she wasn't really sick, she'd be like, oh, I don't want to do that. But she said, okay, that's okay. So then we kind of figured, something's definitely wrong with her because she just felt terrible. Maybe we should take Ryley for a blood test because that would kind of let us know for sure what it is.
My phone rang, and it was Sutter Davis. One of the first things she said to me was, the blood work is concerning, and so we need to admit Ryley tonight. She told me about her own son who had leukemia, and so I knew then that was what we were dealing with, and it was just like her kind way of breaking it to us gently.
We took her that night and admitted her, and they were supposed to do a bone marrow the next day. One of the nurses was probably, I think, taking Ryley's vitals and talking to her, and she was kind of chatting with the nurse, and so the doctor asked me to go out in the hall, and that's when he told me, he said, I've been doing this for 25 years, and he's like, there's no doubt in my mind that this is leukemia. He's like, but we just need to find out what type of leukemia, and then we'll have a plan to treat it.
Ryley was diagnosed March 5th, 2019 with T-cell ALL. We are now in like month 9 or 10 of frontline treatment, and we are hoping that in the next 2 to 3 months she'll be able to start long-term maintenance. She's doing really amazing through all this treatment.
There's moments when Ryley is struggling because she has a lot of hard things that she has to deal with, but overall she's very upbeat. She's still a great big sister.
She has just joy that comes from within. The amazing part of Ryley's story is our community of people that we have been surrounded with and have always been supporting us in whatever tangible way that they could possibly do. We have known from the very beginning that we were never in this alone. We feel like God really put a lot of things in place for us. Like, we didn't realize it, but all of these things were getting put into place for us for this moment, for us to have this support and be able to walk through this journey. The care at Sutter was amazing. We love the Child Life people so much. Bringing everything to Ryley's level, they did such a good job with that. And even the nurses, I feel like those nurses are like part of our family now, because just the way that they take care of your child, like as if they were, as if it was their own child.
They care so much about kids.
We would really like to thank the men and women who are working on this campaign to raise funds for cancer research. I don't think you realize until you're in this situation with your child, like how important that is and how valuable that is. So we are just very grateful.
I would like to say thank you, everybody that's raising money, because this has been really hard for me.
The work of LLS is truly making a difference.
Thank you, LLS.
Yes, thank you for saving our daughter, Ryley.
Thank you, LLS.